Over the past 5 years, I have slowly given up on my own personal health, and that has brought me to my highest point of 230 pounds. A lot can be attributed to the weight gain, but at the end of the day, it's on me. I gave up on myself, and that's what frustrates me the most. Back in 2018, I was in the best shape of my life. I was happier, I was more confident, I just felt better every single day than what I do right now. With each year that passed, I put less and less effort into my workouts, my nutrition. I got comfortable. Which brings me to 5 months ago. I stepped on the scale and I saw 230 pounds. I proceeded to take my progress photos, and I think this is something that isn't talked about enough. When I took those photos, I didn't feel like I was out of shape, out of weight, like overweight or anything like that. I felt normal. The 230 pounds felt like that's how I always looked. It's hard to describe. And then I compared it to a photo back in 2018, and this is where I realized how different I actually looked. For a moment, I was shocked. Countless thoughts went through my head, mostly negative. God, I can't balance. Fortunately, I'm a pretty level-headed, calm thinker, so I stopped myself and literally told myself, can comparing how I look now to the past change anything? No, it can't. The only thing that will actually change that is hard work. I decided to dust off the program that got me in shape back in 2018, which is the aggressive fat loss diet by KinoBody. The main reasons I chose this was because 1, it only has 2 workouts per week, which is great if you haven't worked out in a very long time. Imagine if you were smoking every single day and tried to cut cold turkey. Pretty impossible. And 2, the calories are a little bit more aggressive than a normal cut. It's about 200 calories less than normal on average. This is going to cause the body to lose fat a little bit faster. You might end up losing just a little bit of muscle long term, but it won't be anything too crazy, especially if you're only doing 200 calories less than what your normal deficit will be. With 2 workouts per week, 10,000 steps per day, and what should have been 2,200 to 2,400 calories, I was ready to go. Let me explain. My diet consisted of about 2 to 3 large black coffees and 1 to 2 energy drinks per day. That's way too much caffeine, even for me. I would fast until about 2 p.m. I like fasting for myself. It works the best for me. I like to consume a lot of food, short period of time, great time. I would fast for about 16 to 17 hours. I would break my fast with a protein bar and one of these lean cuisine meals. I don't know why. They were delicious. I mean, they still are delicious. They're cheap. I got a discount on them because of the place that I worked at. And it was convenient. Like lasagna in 4 or 5 minutes, great time. Followed by, yet again, another protein bar and a lean cuisine meal. I don't know why this was the staple for me, but that's what worked for me. And I would get a donut pretty much every single day. That's it. I only had about 1,700 calories, which I don't understand because I wasn't hungry. I don't know the science behind this. If somebody actually knows, please comment it down below. My only guess is that the sodium was very high and that was keeping me full. I don't know. So, 1,700 calories, 10,000 steps, and 2 workouts per week. You can guess what started to happen. Weight loss, and a lot of it. Some people may see this as a great thing, but I surely lost a lot of muscle during that time. I did that for about 2.5 months until I finally raised my calories to 2,000, which is still too low for somebody who is 208 pounds. The next 2 weeks passed, and I hit 203 pounds. The aggressive fat loss program was finished, which is good, because I wanted to start working out more frequently. 2 workouts per week didn't really feel like enough for me. I moved up to the Warrior Shredding program, which I am currently still on. I also increased my calories from the 2,000 to where they should be, 2,400. The first 3 months is a cut, then a month at maintenance to increase strength and metabolism. The first week I gained 0.6 pounds, which may scare you, but that was likely water. The following week, I was actually down to 202.6. I also wanted to mention that at the start of the Warrior Shredding program, I started to eat the exact same meals 5 days a week, leaving 2 days kind of just up in the air, whatever I'm feeling those days. Those were my cheat days. That way I'm at least doing 80% on the diet and 20% off. With each week that passed, I noticed I was stronger, leaner, and happier. I was proud of the hard work I had been putting in. I picked up some Gymshark clothes, which I had always wanted. About a lot. I noticed that I wanted to be more creative. I wanted to create this video. I wanted to show people that just because you're not at the goal or the place that you want to be at right now, you can still get there. It's going to take some work, but you can get there. You have all of the tools and knowledge and power to do so. It might just take some time. The success of your goals are determined by how much you're willing to put into it. After 5 months of work, I had reached 190 pounds. But this isn't the end. In fact, it's only the beginning of my fitness journey. And I know that if I can just get 1% better every week, I will reach my goals in no time. Thank you for hearing my story, and I hope it's helped you get one step closer to your goals.